bass guitar we have Alex. On guitar we have Glenn. On the other guitar we have Peter. And the madman on the drums is Venom. We've been around since maybe 2004. This is our third tour of France. We came in 2009 with White Snake, and we loved it so much. We're back again and again.
How did you come up with this song? Was they leftover from the last albums, or was they written on the road?
No, some of them we've recorded 4 times, and they were for a new record that we were doing in America, in New York, and it just didn't work out for whatever reason. The stars weren't aligning, and we came back to Australia and we tried it again and again. It didn't work, and it just, we just looked around for reasons, and there actually were no reasons. So, we had a little break, and then we came back and tried again, and all of a sudden, the synergy was there. So, yeah.
These 3 years you toured with Alice Cooper, White Snake, Judas Priest, you did some festival. Did it have an influence on your sound for this new record?
I think Hellfest did, because it was more about the metal, and we're known in Australia, and I don't know if we're known in France as a classic rock band. I don't know if you have that saying here, but we're classic rock band. So with bands like Exodus and Slayer, and we really were in a moment, because Pete, Alex and Venom are huge metal fans. They love that. For me, it's more about 70s rock, like Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin, David Bowie, that kind of thing. So, there's an amalgamation. But to answer the question very short, is yes, Hellfest definitely was an influence on the record. We wanted it to be heavier.
How would you compare Down to the Bone to Free, the new album?
This one's more of a band record. Down to the Bone, we had another member then, and the majority of the songs were written by me, and then everyone else would put their parts to it. But this one was different. Alex came in with stuff, Pete came in with stuff, I did stuff. So it's more of a band collaboration.
Your motto is rock and roll the way it used to taste.
Yeah.
Is there a special message behind this? Are you kind of disappointed with the actual rock scene?
When I was growing up, I have an older brother, have great stories of when people just in Australia, what they did was they played sport, and then after sport, they went to see a band. That's all they did. Sport, band, sport, band. And as as the years went past, sport is still a major thing in Australia, but the bands kind of dwindled away. And yeah, when we first started our band, what we wanted to do is we wanted to play like a band in the 70s would play. Just play music. That is what it's all about. Now people start a band with, they think about what logo we're going to have first, what sort of sound would you have. Blip, 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 blip. Pick it up and hang it up. You've hung up on your first Australian. No, they won't give up. C'est pas bon. Hello? Hello? Yeah, so we wanted to make a band, and just play like they used to play in the old days, and people would come. Hopefully people will come to see it, and they have.
That answers to my next question. Are you the type of band that just go into the studio and record, or do you need to rehearse it as a band and create together?
Yeah, we create it together. We have tried just going in, and some songs work and some songs don't. But the songs that we believe worked, after we've played them on the road for a year, they change, and then you think, Diosha did that. That would have been better,
You're learning French.
Yeah.
Does French have a special meaning for you?
Really, in Europe, France is the first place that gave us the opportunity with Whitesnake. His name escapes me for the moment, but coming here with Whitesnake, there was no real purpose for the promoter. He could have had anybody play here, but he gave us the opportunity. And from there, we kind of, what we like to say in Australia, we run with the ball. Yeah.
So you said that Hellfest was a magic moment.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell us a bit more about that?
We drove overnight to Hellfest, and we didn't really sleep or shower, and we went into the grounds, and there was no one around except some people cleaning. It was early morning, maybe 7 a.m, so nobody was in yet. And it was, just massive towers and PAs and the two big stages. And I was standing in the middle of the ground looking around thinking, wow, this was my dream. Because that's the first real festival we've ever played. We've played supporting bigger bands, but not at a festival. And there's a song on the album called All Eyes on Me, and that's written about how I felt at that moment at Hellfest. It was really cool. For me, it was very cool.
Do you have a different approach whenever you play in a club or a big festival? Because I saw the video at Hellfest, was it Let Me Out?
Mm-hmm.
And so much energy in a little club, that has to be something.
Well, you know what? We really don't change, because it doesn't matter if it's 10 people or 100 people or 10,000 people. You have to try and get to each one of them. One of them, they have to have one moment where they go, yes. Okay, when you're playing to a bigger audience, there's no doubt that not everyone will like you. That's just the way it is, But you hope to win over the majority of people, and it's hard if no one's understanding English what you're singing. So they have to feel the vibe. They have to feel what we're feeling up there. They have to feel, on the ground. And I think we did okay. We're back here.
What are the plans for the near future of Electric Mary? Besides the tour, I heard some rumors about the new EP. Is it true?
Well, we released the album here in October 17th, and maybe a new EP in Australia, and Japan will have the same record as here. The last record, Down to the Bone, was very confusing because we had Europe, but we had England, we had Australia, and we had Japan. Now, they all wanted to have different songs. They all didn't want to have the same record. So we wrote a song, we recorded some other ones live, we added, and so on the last French version, we had 4 live songs that we recorded in America added to that. So the Japanese didn't have that, and the Australians didn't have it, but they had different songs. Weird. It'd be nice if we could just have one
Yeah.
that travelled the world, but you know what? Each territory has their own way of thinking. Now, for us, in Australia, we prefer EPs. You give people 6 songs, they love it, and 6 months later, you give them another 6 songs, because I'm not sure what it's like here, but the attention span, people's mind, and now they can just flick, no putting the record on the anymore, where you sat down and you listened, because you're not going to get up every time and move it to the next song, and the next song. You sat down, you took it all in.
What do you want to say to the fans who are coming to see you on this tour?
When you come to the shows, you have to leave all your egos at the door, no egos, and you should come in that room and enjoy that 1.5 hours or however long it goes. And you know, I want everyone to wake up the next day with a smile and think, wow, I really like that. That was a good thing, because you know, the way the world is now, there's not that many great moments for you to enjoy anymore. It's a shame, but that is the way it is.
And what do you want to say to those who hesitate to come see you?
He who hesitates is lost. It's true. You only get one chance at life. It's not a rehearsal. It doesn't happen again. Life only happens once. And so for the people who are hesitant in coming, you may never see that again. You may never get the opportunity. So you need to take the opportunity with both hands and read between the lines, Theo. Magnifique. Personne ne le fait mieux que moi.